Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. If you have been working with Linux, any flavor of Linux or Unix, you must be aware of VI editor or visual editor. Vim is the improved version of this VI and it's not new at all. It was released in 1988 when I'm sure most of you might not even have been born. So Vim editor is one of the, I would say, finest creations when it comes to computing and dealing with CLI, and it is so flexible, so powerful that the innovation is limitless. That is why when I stumbled upon this project, which is called as Weft, it's a small little nifty utility that uses the power of LLMs to convert or to provide you a Vim-like environment where you can chat with your books. So in this video, we are going to install it locally, and then we are also going to chat with one of the Project Gutenberg EPUB book, which we can check out. And then we will also work with some of the commands as how to move around that Vim-like editor by using this Weft project. So let's get started. Before that, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Massed Compute. They are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. I am also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs, so please do check them out. Okay, so let's go back to our Weft, and then this is my terminal where I'm running Ubuntu 22.04. I also have a GPU card courtesy Massed Compute, which is NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. Let me create a virtual environment with Conda. Let's wait for it to get created. And that is done. Let's install some of the prerequisites, which are torch and transformers, and accelerate. And that is done. Let's git clone the repo of this Weft, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. It's a very small repo. That is also done. We also need to install all the requirements from the root of this repo, and there are fair bits of requirements, so let's wait for a few minutes. And it has installed all the requirements. Next up, we need to specify our model. There are few choices here. You can either go with OpenAI's GPT-4 or you can go with Anthropic, and those are the paid options. You would need the API key to be set in the environment, or you could use local models with the help of the LLM library, which we already have covered on the channel, and as part of the requirements for this Weft that has already been installed. So for example, if you want to use local LLMs, you can use this LLM GPT for all. It is going to install it on our local system. And if you want to learn more about this LLM library, you can search my channel. So you see that we already have installed it. And if you want to see which local models are available, you can simply do LLM models list. It is going to show you the model it is supporting at the moment. So you see there are a lot of open source model. Llama 3, I think I'm going to use this one. This is always a good one. One of the good thing about this is that it also shows us how much VRAM is needed. So this is how much you need. You can even run it on CPU, by the way, but depends which model you are selecting. So I'm just going to go with this Llama 3.2 1 billion instruct, or maybe 3 billion. I think I'm going to go with 3 billion. This is better. So let me download this one. It seems Llama is having some issues, so I have settled on this Orca Mini 3 billion model in the GGUF format. It is downloading at the moment. It's not a big model. So first time when you run this, it downloads the model, and that way you also test if the model is working fine, because I have appended a simple prompt at the end of it, that 3 names for a pet cat. So let's wait for it to get downloaded. And it is almost downloaded. It is verifying the checksum now. Shouldn't take too long. And now it is running the inference on that model. There you go. So these are the 3 names for the cat. Also, I wanted to show you that If you need a EPUB file which you want to use with this Weft project, you can simply go to Project Gutenberg, which is an awesome project where you could get a lot of free books. I have just downloaded this EPUB older e-reader, so just right click and save link as, and I have saved that as book.epub on my local system, and that is what I'm going to use with this. Okay, so now let's run this reader or Weft project to see how it works. And now in order to run this, all you need to do is to run this python3 reader.py and then the path to your local book. So let me press enter here. Let's wait for it to load. There you go. So you see, it has detected our Little Lady of the Big House by Jack London. And it is telling us that this is the first page of the book, what is the title and all that stuff. And these are the controls from the keyboard which you can use just like the Vim editor. So for example, if I want to ask the AI, simply press A here, small a, and then you can ask it questions about your book like who is the author of this book, thinking, and there you go. So there is a response. It's Jack London. Is it a classical book? It says yes, it's considered a classic book. And then it is telling us about Jack London. And then if you want to quit, go back. So just like Vim editor, colon and small q, and we are back here. You can also summarize by just typing S, and there you go. There is a summary of it, and then you can press enter to continue. We are back, and then you can go up and down. So if you press J, I am going down. So keep reading the book, and you can press K here to go back. How good is that? So I'm just going back here, and then you can go to right or left. So for example, H is left. If you want to, I think it's already fit, so I'm not going. There you go. And then you can click on R here. So if you have a speaker with your system, which I don't have, it can read it for you. And then you see that there is this greater than sign here, which you can check. So it is creating the guide for you. So let's wait for it. Okay, so I think it just needs the API key. I don't think so. It works with local model, I believe. I think it works with the paid model. But it's quite a good feature. It creates a full guide for you. Okay, so my favorite feature, by the way, is this AI. So I can ask questions about it. So for example, if I press A here, I can ask it, tell me the ending of the story. Ending of this book. There you go. Since the final chapter, theme of love and sacrifice and all that stuff. Awesome stuff. So you see, this is how you can install it. You can play with it. So just imagine, instead of this Gutenberg book, this is your course book. You want to read the book intelligently with sort of pair reading with your large language models, all local, all free. You can use this quite easily. You can go back and forth learning different concepts, asking questions. So in that sense, pretty good project, all CLI, and really good stuff here. And I will drop the link to it in video's description. Also, before I let you go, let me introduce you to the AgentQL, who are sponsoring this video. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source. It is quite resilient. It is quite reusable, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. So please do check them out. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network. Thank you.